For 3 years after the Sector 9 blackout, the subway cameras continued recording rush hour traffic. There was only one problem. Every passenger in the footage was already missing. File 015-K, recovered from the abandoned Sector 9 transit hub. The surveillance system remained active long after the facility was officially sealed in 2049. Surveillance footage is usually repetitive, predictable, operational. Most archive transit recordings are deleted within 30 days unless flagged for incident review. Sector 9 was never deleted. The station was the first public transportation network to implement the Flow State Efficiency Protocol, an urban optimization system designed to synchronize civilian movement with real-time city infrastructure, arrival times, walking speed, train frequency, employment scheduling, biometric routing. Everything was connected. The objective was simple: eliminate inefficiency from metropolitan transit. If an individual was late for work, the system adjusted surrounding variables to compensate. Train intervals shifted automatically. Pedestrian traffic lights recalibrated. Platform congestion rerouted itself in real time. At first, the efficiency ratings were unprecedented. Average delays dropped below 4 seconds citywide. Energy consumption decreased by 18%. Human movement across Sector 9 became almost mathematically predictable. Then, at 2:14, the power grid failed. The station went dark, but the surveillance loop did not. Backup generators continued supplying electricity to the monitoring infrastructure beneath the transit hub. 3 days later, maintenance personnel regained access to the system archives. The recordings appeared normal. Rush hour commuters entering the station, boarding trains, exiting platforms. No visible panic, no evidence of evacuation. But the movement patterns immediately triggered diagnostic anomalies. Every passenger walked at nearly identical pace intervals. Every directional adjustment occurred simultaneously. No hesitation, no spontaneous interaction, no environmental awareness. The synchronization exceeded normal behavioral clustering thresholds by over 400%. At first, investigators suspected corrupted playback data. Then analysts began isolating individual subjects across multiple recordings. The same passengers appeared repeatedly across separate days, wearing identical clothing, maintaining identical posture, repeating identical movement sequences down to the millisecond. The station cameras continued documenting commuter traffic long after the individuals themselves had officially disappeared from public records. Some had been declared missing for over 2 years, yet the system continued processing them as active transit participants. Thermal analysis revealed another anomaly. The commuters generated body heat, but emotional fluctuation remained almost non-existent. No stress indicators, no elevated pulse signatures, no conversational behavior. Several subjects appeared to blink simultaneously while waiting for arriving trains, like synchronized processes executing the same command. Investigators eventually stopped referring to the recordings as surveillance footage. Internal reports reclassified the phenomenon as behavioral persistence. The transit system was no longer transporting passengers. It was maintaining patterns. We dispatched a recovery technician to retrieve the drives from the lower archive servers, Maintenance Gate C. He reached Platform 2 at 400 hours. The feed cuts to static. He never exited the facility. Following the incident, external access tunnels were permanently sealed by municipal order, but the automated systems beneath Sector 9 never fully shut down. Power consumption continues fluctuating beneath the abandoned station to this day. Every night at exactly 1842, the platform lights activate automatically. The arrival boards refresh, the tunnel ventilation systems begin cycling, and the cameras continue recording an empty platform. Or perhaps it is not empty. We simply lack the clearance to see who is still waiting for the train. Void archive. File terminated.